تعلو السنة الغراء يوما وإن رغمت أنوف الحاقدين ويظهر نورها في كل أفق وينشر خيرها للسالكين ويدخل خيرها في كل دار وينصرها إله العالمين ستظهر بعدما خفيت سنين تدك عروش كل المحدثين.
So as for the muqaddimah, as for this introduction, then we have maybe 5 or 6 principles. First of all, when we say the ideological attack against Salafiyyah, we should understand that Salafiyyah is Islam and Islam is Salafiyyah. When we use the word Salafiyyah, we are referring to the deen of Islam as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed it upon the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These two terms are synonymous. Salafiyyah is Islam as Allah completed it and perfected it through the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is that which the companions were upon and which they implemented. It is that which they conveyed to the tabi'een. It is that which was then conveyed to those who learned from the tabi'een. Meaning, we reach the time of Abu Hanifa and Az-Zuhri and Al-Awza'i and Imam Malik. And likewise from them, it was passed on to the next generation when we reach the likes of Ash-Shafi'i and Imam Ahmad and Ishaq bin Rahuya. So when we say as-Salafiyyah, we actually mean the deen of Islam. We mean the deen of Islam. And so these two terms really are synonymous. Why is this important? This is important because unlike all of the other religions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guaranteed the preservation of Islam. Has guaranteed the preservation of Islam. For that reason, there has to be certain things, or there are certain unique features with respect to Islam on account of which it is guaranteed to be saved and up until Yawm al-Qiyamah. And these things, these affairs, although we don't want to divert at this stage, we see that Allah's Messenger has mentioned in one hadith, لا تزال طائفة من أمتي ظاهرين على الحق. To the end of the hadith, there will never cease to be a group or faction of my ummah manifestly upon the truth. They will not be harmed by those who abandon them or who oppose them up until the command of Allah arrives. We see that unlike the previous nations, unlike for the Jews, the Christians and all other nations, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guaranteed for this ummah that there will be a faction amongst the scholars in every age and era who will be manifestly, clearly, apparently upon the haqq, upon the truth. And we will understand the significance of this hadith inshallah ta'ala when we expand upon it tomorrow. So this is the first point. Salafiyyah is the deen of Islam and the deen of Islam is Salafiyyah, and that will remain pure and pristine in every single age and era because Allah has promised that. Allah has made this deen unique because this deen will remain up until Yawm al-Qiyamah. And so there will be those who are the means by which Allah ensures this deen is preserved. And of course they are the scholars, the ulama of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah, the Ahlul Hadith, the Ahlul Athar, those who follow the way of the Salaf. And so this is the first point that we should be very clear in our minds. Islam is Salafiyyah, Salafiyyah is Islam. Or to use what Al-Barbahari said, Islam is the Sunnah and Sunnah is Islam. Or Islam is what the companions were upon and what the companions were upon is Islam. All of these are the same meanings.